welcome back to another video. And just like I promised, I'm going to review every episode of Disventure Camp Season 5, fans versus favorites. So because of this, I'm just going to be going over, with the thoughts. I've had a few days. I'm recording this like at least a day. So I've already watched the episode the first time, and I rewatched it to take notes. And basically, here's what I thought, my thoughts. I'm gonna start with the fans, because I feel like they're easier to start with. I feel like I have to talk about the first boot. Obviously, this video will contain spoilers, but I feel like Aubrey was an alright first boot. She's probably not my favorite one, but yeah, I guess she was alright. I have a feeling that like she might come back because of the tease at the end of the episode where it like showed the whole like carnival chaos thing where like if you want to quit, you can just quit, or you want to compete in the episode. I feel like they didn't show that for Alessia's elimination, so maybe they might bring her back. I don't know. I'm gonna go, I think I forgot what her name was. Nora, I think. I can't remember the character's name. I'm probably gonna get more used to them as time goes on. Nora was alright. I think she didn't really do much that episode. I'm going by the way it is in the picture you're seeing right now. Sam. I think the tease at the end showing like he might be a villain this season. I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of interesting to see him, be a villain, like Fiore this season. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see what they can do. Future characters didn't really do much. I don't really have much to say about Ernesto. He was alright. I kind of just didn't care because the whole thing was like they were ignoring him. Finn was alright. Ren was alright. Bruno, I feel like he was kind of like annoying. I wouldn't say annoying, but I just didn't really like click with his character. Evie, yeah, she was alright. I feel like she's gonna be in a reboot. I really like her design. I really like her personality, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. And then Ari, she's alright. And then I can't remember his name. The guy in between Duna and Ari, I actually really enjoyed him. I like his character design, and I can't wait to see him going forward. The thing is, like, this episode wasn't really like a lot of characters didn't really shine this episode. There was no character that I can say, oh, this character stood out because of this reason. Maybe it's because it's the first episode. There's not really like anything I can say about any of these characters. Hopefully, as more episodes go on, I have a lot more to say, because there was a lot of characters that really didn't do anything in my opinion. And yeah, most of the fans, I've already talked about them. I think they're alright. I don't think that I don't dislike any of them. I just think that like all of them are alright. But they haven't shown much, for me to decide. And now we're moving on to the favorites. Gabby was alright. Tom was alright. Bjorn and Alec. I think it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna talk about both of them together. I think it was kind of interesting to see, them trying to strategize. And I don't think that either one of them is gonna be an early boot. I feel like they're gonna at least make it. I don't think either one of them is gonna be the first one to go for the favorites. I feel like they're at least gonna last one elimination. Like, didn't really do much. Like, didn't do much. Rosa Maria, great to see her back, and I like her interactions with Anastasia. I like the kind of friendship, I guess, with Rosa and Anastasia. Aiden didn't do much. Ali, Benji, again, didn't do much. I think Ali's I would say kind of an overhated. I'm a person. I think as time goes on, I like Ali more, and I think she's overhated. So yeah, it's nice to see. I feel like Ali's gonna be an early boot though. Natalia didn't do much, and Spencer really didn't do anything this episode. That's the thing about this episode that I'm gonna complain about, and I'm gonna say, and I've seen a good amount of people say this. It really feels like this episode, nothing kind of happened. Like, it feels like no characters like had any interaction. Like, no, not interaction. I would say like none of the characters felt like anything important. Like there wasn't like that many big interactions with each other. So that's one complaint I have for this season, this episode. I mean, I guess this episode I didn't have a lot to say about. The challenge was just the season 1 challenge, episode 1. It was just a reuse challenge. I don't really like care if Disventure can reuse the challenges. I think that makes it more interesting if they reuse challenges. Because what about other characters who are already in that challenge? But like this episode, you know, we obviously have Fiore, Alec, Tom, and Gabby were the only ones that actually did this challenge before. But like I didn't feel like, you know, anything new. Most of these characters, like, it wasn't like, oh, they use like this strategy, you know, like, it wasn't like anything really happened this episode. But I still enjoyed it. This episode, and yeah, I feel like episode 1, all right. I'll give it like a 610, I guess. Like, I feel like maybe, you know, depending on the season goes, this episode will drop. Because if I think it's a really good episode, it'd be like, oh, you know, like, it was cool to see, you know, Sam before he became a villain or something. But, like, if this episode is bad, like, if the rest of the season is bad, then, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, that was first episode of reviewing every episode of Disventure Camp this year. Hopefully, I can actually, you know, do this. And, yeah. Anyway, that was today's video. Depend wherever your thoughts on this episode was, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.